Have you ever pondered the question, what is the universe made of? Is it matter, energy, or something else altogether? According to quantum physicist Seth Lloyd, it's information. He proposes quantum mechanics guarantees that any physical system with finite energy confined to a finite volume of space has a finite number of distinguishable states and therefore will register a finite number of bits. This suggests that despite the seemingly infinite possibilities, the constraints of energy and space limit the number of distinguishable states a system can have. Now, let's delve into the concept of entropy. Lloyd asserts entropy is the information contained in a physical system that is invisible to us. It is the information we cannot read. Information theory, closely related to entropy, a measure of disorder or randomness, is essential in comprehending various physical and biological processes. Entropy, often associated with chaos, is a form of hidden or unknown information in physical systems. But what drives these states and information? Lloyd playfully suggests quantum fluctuations are the monkeys that program the universe. These fluctuations are random changes in energy at a quantum level that significantly shape the universe's structure and behavior. As we move into the realm of artificial intelligence, Lloyd offers a thought-provoking insight. Computers certainly possess the ability to reason and the capacity for self-reference, and just because they do, their actions are intrinsically inscrutable. As computers become more advanced, their behavior becomes more complex and less predictable, mirroring human unpredictability. This complexity, according to Lloyd, makes computers somewhat comparable to humans. Finally, Lloyd presents a profound assertion about the nature of the universe. Nature can never be completely described, for such a description of nature would have to duplicate nature. This statement implies that a perfect description of the universe is indistinguishable from the universe itself. So next time you look up at the night sky, remember, you're not just looking at stars and galaxies, you're looking at information. Have you ever wondered why death, taxes, and thermodynamics are inevitable? Seth Lloyd, a renowned physicist, humorously equates these seemingly disparate realities. You see, the second law of thermodynamics states that in a closed system, entropy, essentially disorder, always increases over time. This law is as inescapable as the certainty of death and taxes. It's a fundamental principle of our universe that tells us certain processes are irreversible, always progressing toward a state of greater disorder. It's like a cosmic rule that the universe's tidiness is on a one-way street towards messiness. So, whether we're talking about a cup of coffee cooling down or the universe's continual expansion, this increase in entropy is a universal feature. It's an unsung hero, silently directing the course of our universe. So, just like death and taxes, the increase of disorder is something we can always count on. Can you envision a journey from the simplest quantum particles to the complexity of a Shakespearean play? Embark with us on a voyage through Seth Lloyd's unique perspective on the universe's intricate dance of complexity. It all begins with quanta, the smallest units of energy in quantum mechanics. These tiny particles, though insignificant on their own, collectively form the foundation of our physical reality. From these humble beginnings, the laws of the universe choreograph a magnificent ballet of increasing complexity. Particles congregate to form atoms, atoms unite to create molecules, molecules combine to construct cells, and cells collaborate to manifest life. And life, in its boundless ingenuity, gives birth to consciousness, the ability to perceive, to understand, to create. This cascade of complexity culminates in the ultimate expression of human creativity, the Shakespearean play, a masterpiece woven from the fabric of the universe, spun by the loom of life, and crafted by the hand of human ingenuity. From the smallest quanta, we've seen the emergence of life, and ultimately the brilliance of human creativity. Do you understand the power of a simple bit of information? Seth Lloyd, a quantum computing pioneer, certainly does. In his view, a bit, the most basic unit of information in computing, holds a significance far beyond its binary state of 0 or 1. But why? Well, the magic of a bit lies in its capacity to interact with and influence other bits. Like a cog in a machine, each bit is part of a larger system, playing its role in the dynamic evolution of the universe. You see, information isn't just about storage or transmission. It's a fundamental element of the universe itself, a driving force behind the scenes, shaping the cosmos in ways we're only beginning to understand. So when you contemplate a bit, you're not just looking at a tiny piece of data. You're witnessing a small but vital player in the grand cosmic dance of information. The power of a bit lies not just in its state, but in its influence on the universe's evolution. Have you ever compared a melody to a symphony when thinking about computation? This is how Seth Lloyd, the quantum mechanic, paints the difference between classical and quantum computation. Classical computation, like a melody, is linear and sequential. It works on bits that can be either 0 or 1, marching in a single file, processing one operation at a time. It's simple, it's straightforward. But then we step into the quantum realm. Here, computation is more like a symphony, with multiple notes playing at once. This is due to the concept of quantum superposition, where a quantum bit or qubit can be in many states at once, not just 0 or 1. These qubits can interact, creating a rich tapestry of possibilities that classical bits could never achieve. This is quantum computation. It's not a single melody line, it's a symphony of information playing in harmony, creating a far more complex and interconnected process. Quantum computation isn't just a melody, it's an entire symphony. Can you see the universe as both a physical and computational system? This is not a question of choosing between two contradicting views, but rather about embracing complementary perspectives. Seth Lloyd, a pioneer in quantum computing, suggests that understanding the universe as a computational system can coexist with our physical interpretation of it. Let's delve into this a little deeper. When we perceive the universe as a computational system, we move beyond the traditional concept of the cosmos as a mere collection of physical objects. Instead, we start to see it as a dynamic network of interactions, where each interaction is akin to a computation. This perspective gives us a fresh lens through which to view the universe, one that emphasizes processes and transformations rather than static entities. Now let's consider quantum fluctuations, those random changes in energy at the quantum level. Lloyd whimsically describes them as the programmers of the universe, emphasizing their fundamental role in shaping the universe's structure and behavior. Think of the universe as a vast quantum computer, where these fluctuations serve as an important part of the whole algorithm. They shuffle the universe's evolution, influencing the formation of galaxies, stars, and even life itself. Lloyd's perspective is a fascinating blend of physics and information theory. It broadens our understanding of the universe, highlighting the intricate interplay of physical laws and computational processes. It's like listening to a symphony, where each note represents a bit of information, and the music is the harmonious unfolding of computations. But why does this matter? Well, this computational perspective could pave the way for new scientific discoveries and technological innovations. It could help us better understand the nature of reality and our place in it. It's a bold and exciting vision, one that invites us to think different and be creative. So, as we journey through this computational cosmos, let's remember Lloyd's insightful perspective. The universe is a grand symphony of computation, playing out on the stage of physical laws. Ultimately, information and energy play complementary roles in the universe. Energy makes physical systems do things. Information tells them what to do. These insightful words come from quantum computing pioneer Seth Lloyd, who paints a vivid picture of how the universe operates. Here, energy and information are the yin and yang of the cosmos. The energy propels physical systems into action, while information provides the roadmap for these actions. Nothing in life is certain except death, taxes, and the second law of thermodynamics. A touch of humor, yes, but a profound message nonetheless. Just as certain as death and taxes, the second law of thermodynamics exists. This law, in essence, states that disorder or entropy never decreases over time in a closed system. It's a principle that underpins our reality, emphasizing that certain processes are unidirectional. and always inching towards greater disorder. Lloyd also provides a beautiful analogy. Programmed by quanta, physics gave rise first to chemistry and then to life. Programmed by mutations and recombination, life gave rise to Shakespeare. Programmed by experience and imagination, Shakespeare gave rise to Hamlet. This cascade of complexity starts from the fundamental quantum level, leading to the emergence of life and ultimately human creativity in the form of Shakespeare. It's a testament to how the laws of the universe can give birth to increasingly complex phenomena. Diving deeper into the world of information, Lloyd states, "The significance of a bit depends not just on its value, but on how that value affects other bits over time, as part of the continued information processing that makes up the dynamical evolution of the universe." Here, bit refers to the basic unit of information in computing. Its importance lies not just in its state, whether 0 or 1, but in its interactions with other bits, contributing to the dynamic evolution of the universe. In comparing classical and quantum computation, Lloyd notes, "A classical computation is like a solo voice, one line of pure tones succeeding each other. A quantum computation is like a symphony, many lines of tones interfering with one another." Classical computation is linear, like a single melody, while quantum computation is like a symphony, with multiple states existing and interacting simultaneously, creating a much more complex and interconnected process. Challenging traditional views, Lloyd posits, "Our classical intuition tells us that analog computation is intrinsically continuous and digital computation is intrinsically discrete. As with many other classical intuitions, this one is incorrect when applied to quantum computation. Analog quantum computers and digital quantum computers are one and the same device." This illustrates the unique and non-intuitive nature of quantum mechanics, blurring the distinctions between analog and digital computations. Finally, Lloyd emphasizes, "The computational universe is not an alternative to the physical universe. The universe that evolves by processing information and the universe that evolves by the laws of physics are one and the same. The two descriptions, computational and physical, are complementary ways of capturing the same phenomena." This suggests that viewing the universe as a computational system doesn't contradict understanding it through physical laws. Both are simply different ways of interpreting the same reality, providing a multifaceted understanding of how the universe operates. To summarize, Seth Lloyd's wisdom offers us a glimpse into the fascinating interplay between energy, information, and the universe. From the inevitability of increasing disorder to the symphony of quantum computation, these insights illuminate the profound principles shaping our reality. And as we delve deeper into these concepts, we find that the universe, in its essence, could be described as computation, an endless dance of information where the laws of physics are encoded in the basic software. In the words of Seth Lloyd, thinking of the universe as a computer is controversial. However, Lloyd, a distinguished figure in quantum computing, views the universe as a colossal quantum computer. He believes the universe's history to be one grand, continuous quantum computation. Lloyd's views are articulated through numerous metaphors and insights. He posits that everything from the smallest quanta to the grandeur of human creativity is programmed. Physics is programmed by quanta, life by mutations and recombination, and human creativity, like the works of William Shakespeare, by experience and imagination. Delving further into this concept, Lloyd suggests that the universe's basic laws, despite their simplicity, give rise to complex systems like life due to their computational universality. He says, "Programmed by quanta, physics gave rise first to chemistry and then to life. Programmed by mutations and recombination, life gave rise to Shakespeare. Programmed by experience and imagination, Shakespeare gave rise to Hamlet." Lloyd also weaves the entire universe as the most powerful quantum computer, following the idea of everything around being just computing. He says, "If you wanted to build the most powerful computer you could, you can't do better than including everything in the universe that's potentially available." Lloyd's unique perspective also highlights the strange and counterintuitive nature of quantum mechanics, offering new perspectives and possibilities in understanding and utilizing the universe's information processing capacity. He says, Quantum mechanics is just completely strange and counterintuitive. We can't believe that things can be here and there at the same time, and yet that's a fundamental piece of quantum mechanics. Lloyd's insights offer a unique intersection of physics, computation, and philosophy, providing a fresh way of understanding the complexity and evolution of the universe. As Seth Lloyd puts it, the primary consequence of the computational nature of the universe is that the universe naturally generates complex systems such as life. Seth Lloyd once said, "When we build quantum computers, we're not somehow forcing particles to compute. We're hijacking some computing from them, from what they already do naturally." As Richard Feynman famously said, "Nobody understands quantum mechanics." Lloyd believes that despite its strange and counterintuitive nature, quantum mechanics offers new perspectives and possibilities in understanding the universe. In his words, we can't believe that things can be here and there at the same time, and yet that's a fundamental piece of quantum mechanics. This phenomenon, known as quantum superposition, is a cornerstone of quantum theory and a key element in the concept of quantum computing. Lloyd's fascination with quantum mechanics extends to its potential in unraveling the universe's information processing capacity. He notes, "With quantum computers, you can calculate how many bits are in the universe, how much energy it takes to flip them, how much energy exists, and use that to rule out lots of things about the universe's history. Anything that takes more bit flips couldn't have happened." And further, quantum mechanics guarantees that any physical system with finite energy confined to a finite volume of space has a finite number of distinguishable states, and therefore will register a finite number of bits. As Lloyd puts it, all physical systems can be thought of as registering and processing information, and how one wishes to define computation will determine your view of what computation consists of. Seth Lloyd poses the question, is the universe actually capable of performing things like digital computations? It's a question that challenges our understanding of the universe and its fundamental nature. Lloyd suggests that the universe's history is essentially a vast, ongoing quantum computation, continually registering and processing information. He then says, quantum fluctuations are the monkeys that program the universe. Lloyd's perspective is encapsulated in his quote, "The primary consequence of the computational nature of the universe is that the universe naturally generates complex systems such as life." This reflects his belief that the universe's computational capabilities are not just about crunching numbers, but about giving rise to complexity, creativity, and life. However, the computational universe is not an alternative to the physical universe, the universe that evolves by processing information, and the universe that evolves by the laws of physics are one and the same. The two descriptions, computational and physical, are complementary ways of capturing the same phenomena. Then Seth Lloyd says, ultimately, information and energy play complementary roles in the universe. Energy makes physical systems do things. Information tells them what to do. And finally, entropy is the information contained in a physical system that is invisible to us. The universe is a giant quantum computer, as Seth Lloyd, a pioneer of quantum computing, once said. It's a concept that's as intriguing as it is profound, but to understand it, we need to go back to the early days of Lloyd's career. Freshly armed with a PhD in physics from Rockefeller University, Lloyd was fascinated by the strange and counterintuitive world of quantum mechanics. He sought to understand the fundamental nature of the universe in a way that was different from his contemporaries. He began to wonder, what if the universe wasn't just a collection of particles and waves, but something more? What if it was a giant quantum computer, processing and storing information at its most basic level? This idea was the spark that ignited Lloyd's groundbreaking work on quantum information processing. It was a revolutionary perspective, viewing the universe not just as a physical entity, but as an information processor. From the tiniest particles to the sprawling galaxies, everything in the universe, according to Lloyd, was processing information. But what does it mean to say the universe is a quantum computer? In essence, Lloyd proposed that all the interactions happening in the universe, from the fusion of atoms in the Sun to the rotation of galaxies, could be viewed as computations. Every action, every reaction, every movement and change was a calculation, a piece of a grand cosmic data processing. Imagine a computer that could process information at the scale of the universe, a machine with the power to compute the dance of galaxies and the spin of particles. This was the universe in Lloyd's eyes. A universe where every moment, every event was a quantum computation. This perspective opens up new realms of exploration in the world of quantum mechanics. It challenges our understanding of the universe, pushing us to view it not just in terms of physical laws, but in terms of information processing. So, according to Lloyd, the universe itself is the grandest of all quantum computers. Just by existing, the universe registers information, and by developing in time, it processes information. As Seth Lloyd once said, we can use quantum computers to simulate the universe. A classical computation is like a solo voice, one line of pure tones succeeding each other. A quantum computation is like a symphony, many lines of tones interfering with one another. The computational universe is not an alternative to the physical universe. The universe that evolves by processing information and the universe that evolves by the laws of physics are one and the same. The two descriptions, computational and physical, are complementary ways of capturing the same phenomena. Lloyd's work in the field of quantum computing is groundbreaking. He sees a future where quantum computers will not only solve complex problems that traditional computers cannot, but also simulate the universe in a way that was previously thought impossible. Quantum computers, according to Lloyd, have the potential to process information at a level that far surpasses classical computers. This is due to their ability to exist in multiple states at once, a phenomenon known as superposition. This allows for a vastly greater computational power, which in turn enables the simulation of complex systems, such as the universe itself. Lloyd's vision for the future of quantum computing is one of optimism and excitement. He believes that as our understanding and technology advances, we will be able to harness the full potential of quantum computing. This will open up a new world of possibilities, from advanced simulations to solving problems in areas like climate change, disease modeling, and cryptography. In Lloyd's ongoing work, he continues to push the boundaries of quantum computing, developing new theories and technologies that bring us closer to realizing his vision. His passion for the field is evident in his relentless pursuit of knowledge and understanding. But Lloyd's perspective on quantum computing goes beyond its technical capabilities. He sees it as a means to understand and explore the universe. To him, the universe itself is a quantum computer, processing information at the quantum level. In Lloyd's view, the universe is not just a quantum computer, but a quantum simulator capable of creating complex realities. This concept may seem abstract, and indeed it challenges our traditional understanding of reality. But it's this very ability to challenge and expand our perspectives that makes quantum computing and Lloyd's work so fascinating and important for the future. And here is another quote from Seth Lloyd. "Nature can never be completely described, for such a description of nature would have to duplicate nature. That is, a perfect description of the universe is indistinguishable from the universe itself."